Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be opening another box of Kaldheim. Brand new release today. Actually, supposed to arrive yesterday, but technically it launched today. But yeah, the first box had some pretty good pulls. Got a Goldspan Dragon, got World Tree, a couple other things. Alternate art Cosima. So pretty happy with that box. 5 mythics and a bunch of other alternate arts. So let's see what we can get today. I'm really going for let's say a Vorinclex with Phyrexian writing. That would be kind of nice, right? Let's see if we can make it happen. I find it really interesting how they rearranged the packs here. Putting the rares up front, followed by just completely reverse the order from what we've been used to. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just an interesting choice. So many years of standard format. Right. Continuing with more foils. Lots of good foils in the first. Ooh, another Goldspan Dragon. I'm not complaining about that. One of the more valuable cards in the set right now. Probably going to keep its value too. Fits in a lot of decks. All right, so many of these sagas. I already have those two from the previous box. Not very excited about Showdown of the Scalds. It just seems pretty pricey for what it does, but Waking the Trolls seems like it has some playability, but then again, it's also super expensive. It's not that hard to get rid of a saga before it really does a whole lot. Cosmos Charger. All right. Foretell Matters card. Actually, that's pretty interesting. So you can foretell on other players' turns, and it costs 1 less. It has Flash and Flying Ice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Curious to see how well Foretell ends up doing in the meta, but I like it. All right, Dragon Necromancer. So exiles things that die and brings them back. Very on theme, especially if you're a Skyrim fan. This is kind of Skyrim the expansion, but with dwarves. Blessing of Frost. Getting a lot of repeats in this box already. Could do without that. Don't mind a repeat of Goldspan Dragon, but really don't want extra copies of a lot of these rares. It probably will not go up in value. Egon, God of Death. Okay, we got Egon in the last box, but we got the showcase version. All right, well, that's pretty nice. An extended art legendary. I don't think Kaya is particularly popular at the moment, but still, it's a mythic. I haven't really read what she does. Let's take a look. So she can put a counter on a 9-token creature. It gains when this creature dies, exile it, return it to its owner's hand, and create a 1/1 spirit. It's situationally useful. And then -3 exile non-land permanent. That's pretty good. Yeah, just for that second ability. She could actually be pretty useful in Commander, but 5 is a bit high. Her emblem says at the beginning of your upkeep, you can cast a legendary spell from your hands, from your graveyard, or from cards in exile without paying its mana cost. Now that is good. And it only requires 7 loyalties, so actually pretty easy to get in a Planeswalker Commander deck. All right, another Saga. Creates a 2/3. Cares about Berserkers. Add mana. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing that. Some of the Sagas are fun, but this set's just kind of overdoing it for me. Don't really like pulling them, and I don't really like playing against them. That's a nice foil. And Blood in the Snow, more repeats. This is just going to be a repeat box, isn't it? Well, our last box was a little more exciting to start with. But stick around. It's probably going to get better from here. That's looking pretty good. Just an uncommon, but had me excited there. Ooh, another showcase. All right. Showcase Mythic God. Hall of a God of Battle. Creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. And I do love to play some equipment decks. So I will be playing with him. Beginning of each combat, you may switch some things around. Pretty good. I like it. And then his sword, 2/2 2/0 in vigilance. And when he equipped creature dies, it goes to your hand. I definitely like him. Glad to see cards I want to put in decks right away. Goldspan Dragon, Halvar, both going right into decks. Well, this Goldspan Dragon's going right on eBay, but the other one's going into Commander deck. Okay. Another Elvish War Master. Hooray for same box twice. Another Realm Eater. That's our third one in 2 boxes. We got a foil one and a showcase one. So this is our first regular Realm Eater. Guess that's not too bad. He's a pretty good card. All right, Essica's Chariot, a vehicle. Oh, this is the cat vehicle. Okay. I like the other art better. But, so create 2 cats and then create copies of things when it attacks. I like it. I like vehicles, though. I don't know if I'll be playing it too much, but it seems cool. Maybe in a Coma deck. Seems like a good place for it. Power of Heroes. This is one that I think I like quite a bit. It seems like it'll be really good in Commander. Anything that has the effect of searching your deck for a creature of your choice, that can't be bad. So excited to get one of those. Dragonkin Berserker, once again a double from our previous box. And like I talked about in the previous video, I'm pretty much a Commander player. I don't play a whole lot of 60 card anything. Ooh, Kovar, she's good. That ability to look for legendary creatures, it's only top 6, but in a legendary matters deck, that can be pretty nice. This side is not very good. adds single color for specific cards. I just don't see how that's playable for 2. But who knows? Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, anyway, so I'm really looking for what's going to go in my commander decks. I know some of these cards are going to be great for standard or terrible for standard, depending on how you look at it. It's not really what I'm looking for here. Kraken. This is just going to be a complete repeat. Cool card. Not one I need 2 of. I don't know. Maybe in a full snow deck, maybe he's pretty good. All right. What do we got here? Another Vargas. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Sorry, it's getting a little bit less exciting as we go because you just see the same cards again. If you watched my previous video. If not, I apologize for seeming a little nonplussed about it. And there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I could stand a repeat of this guy. Not one of the alternates or Phyrexian version, but I will definitely take a Vorinclex of any sort. By far the highest value card in the set. Not likely to go down. Okay, foil rare. One we already have 2 of. Not terribly exciting, but all right. And then let's see, mill 4 cards. And then you can cast cards, exiled. Yeah, that's all right. Not very exciting. But we got Vorinclex, so nothing else really matters. All right, our 3rd Vargoth. But also just nice to have foil rares. And we got a Darkshore Pathway in our previous box as well, but the other one was full art. So not exactly a repeat, but pretty sure this set has more cards in it than I'm seeing here. Reckless Crew. Another card we got in our last box. The distribution of these cards is leaving something to be desired. I'm guessing these boxes were next to each other in a case. Search for Glory. All right, search your library for a snow permanent card, legendary or saga, and put it in your hand. Okay, so it's a tutor that cares about snow. Actually, I'd probably more likely just play it for the legendary search, but then again, there are better cards that do that. Yeah. Not very likely going to be playing that one. In a white deck, I mean, other than Elspeth Conquers Death, can't think of any sagas I want to be playing. That is a pretty good one, of course, but Ascendant Spirit. Lots of snow effects. Pretty cool, though. I didn't pull that one last box, so at this point, anything I didn't pull in the last box, I'm happy to see again. One I wasn't. Let's see. Actually, that was one I was saying was seemed decent. Be really good in limited format. Creating 2 flyers for 3 mana, drawing cards, and getting to pull something from outside of the game. Yeah, that. If I pulled that in sealed, I would be building around it. Okay, another search for greatness. This is getting a little tiresome, but it's a card I like a lot. We've got 9 packs to go. See if I can find a few different cards here. Nope. Keeping up with the repeats here. Got a Tyrite Sanctum. As I was saying last video, it seems like that's actually a pretty good card for Commander. Any way you can give your important cards indestructible seems good. Tons of Fumarole. Saw that in the last set too. That's a little bit disappointing. Our mythics are different with the exception of Goldspan, but our rares are almost identical. Yep, saw that one last time. Wow. Saw that one last time. And this is breaking the illusion that these are randomized. Bergie. Got Bergie last time too, just not showcase. Interesting card. Not terribly exciting. Boast is a fun effect, but in Commander, you're not always attacking. This one. Okay. So you choose a creature type. This one I don't think I saw in the last box, so I'm happy to see a new one. All right, so it copies what you played. That's going straight in the Sliver deck, that's for sure. Yeah, make a copy of that spell. And it's that spell, not just that permanent. Oh, choose a creature type. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering how you... Yeah, anyway. Continuing on. We got Halloran's Epiphany. At least we're getting 5 mythics here. That's pretty good for 2 boxes with 5 mythics each. Create some birds, take an extra turn. At least it gives you something on the board before you take a turn, but I don't know. Seems like there's better take an extra turn cards out there. Doomscar, got that last box too. Great card, in my opinion. If I build a 60 card deck, it'll probably include 4 of those. The only arena deck I've played has 4 of those, and I love it. And this is our last pack, so let's see if we can find something new and useful here. We got, oh, it's blue flip. I wouldn't mind it being a Cosima. It would be a copy, a repeat, but it's a Cosima. All right, well, I want to look back and see how many of the same cards we got in this box versus last box, because that's just a little wild. Excuse me while I clear these out of the way. All right, so this is a stack from last time. Get my mythics out of here. Okay. Well, if you want to jump off now, thanks for joining me. But if you want to stick around, I'm just going to compare these boxes and see just how similar they are, because that's a little crazy. So I'm just going to set these out here and World Tree. I didn't get another one of those. That would have been a nice one to get an extra, but no. Okay. So let's put... So I got to figure out what I'm doing here first. I'll separate by color. How about that? Yeah, it's never fun to get a disappointing box, but I can't really be disappointed with this box because, I mean, I still got great mythics. The rares were definitely disappointing, but I mean, we got Vorinclex, got the dragon. Still quite a few I wanted to see in terms of mythics, but those are two of the best. All right, so that was our first box. Probably a bit happier with that. Okay, so we got Doomscar in each box. We got Cosima in each box. Let's see, we did get Reflections in each box. We got Bergie in each box. We got Hammerstorm Predator in each box. We got Battle of Frost and Fire. Tundra Fumarole. Tyrite Sanctum. In Search of Greatness. The Raven's Warning. Let's see, I think only got one Ascendant Spirit. Okay, that's nice. Only one Search for Glory. All right. 2 Reckless Cruise. 2 Darkborn Pathways. And in fact, we got 3 Varigoths, although one's foil, so that's a pass. All right, we only got 1 King Narfi's Betrayal. Got 1, 2, 3 Blessing of Frost. 1 foil. Icebreaker Kraken. Only got 1 Kolvari. Got 2 Dragonkins. Only 1 Pyre of Heroes. And Cosmos Elixir for that matter. That's one I would have liked to have multiples. Just 1 Esca's Chariot. And then we got Realm Eater. And I might have put the foil one in the wrong pile, but that's okay. Okay, 2 Elvish War Masters. 2 Blood in the Snow. Okay, just 1 Bloodsky Massacre. All right. 2 Egons. 1 each of Cosmos Charger and Dragon Necromancer. Okay, then we got 2 Showdown of the Skulls. 2 Waking the Trolls. So these are all the cards from the first box that I did not repeat in the second box. That is crazy. So that means with oh, that's a foil, so that doesn't even count. Oh, I mean, we got 2 of them there, but so 7. We got 7 cards that we didn't repeat in the second box. Plus 5 mythics, one of which was repeated. So yeah, 11 out of 36 cards were not repeated. So you got 25 out of 35 cards repeated in the second box. That is insane. So let me know if you've had similar results getting boxes that are next to each other in case. It's a bit disappointing, but like I said, I'm really happy with these boxes overall, especially the first box. The first box overall, the second box, and in the mythic pulls. So I'm not going to complain, although I just spent the last 20 minutes complaining. So Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you found it interesting, and I'll see you next time.